is 585. Like if you're lower than 585, I'm not even inviting you to like a 2 key. Like just go buy the catch up gear.
Even the Delve stuff is 580.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know about the Siren Island one, but I just do the Delve one. Still 580.
Yeah, on Siren, one of the vendors for literally like 125 of the new resource or something sells like 585 veteran gear.
It's veteran. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I'll have to do that on my hunter.
It's a good way to catch up alts, especially if you're like me and you run like at least 3 of the weeklies on multiple characters every single week doing like ring quests and stuff. Like,
Yeah. I
well,
got
this
stupid lucky on him. I did Raid Finder, got Mad Queens, did the regular, got a few pieces of gear. Mad Queens is just stupid.
Yep.
I was
Always
already
is.
pushing 800k on a heroic raid, and I was 600 item level.
Sounds about right. Dude, at this point, I'm just gonna bring in a 5th healer at this point. I don't even know. Like, we're having more cracked healers than DPS queue up. Well, we already have Pofi to heal on Rash too, because he's our big flex. Yeah. I like him. He not only does he somehow in DPS spec stay side by side with my main, but he also just I mean he'll double everybody else's HPS in here. Such a beauty. All right, I'm just gonna bring a 5th healer, and we're never gonna die.
Mhm.
They're just not the DPS signing up right now. We do actually have competition in the raid finder today, which we don't usually have because usually we start a little bit sooner and don't end up with too much competition. But there's at least 2 other like decent groups forming right now. And we have 19 in Dis, so hopefully we're just waiting on McDreams. Nothing but Resto Chomps today. We should pretty much never die to, strands on Rash. We just literally throw a fucking healing link, a spirit link at every single one. There we go. There's 20. Awesome. All right. Well, now that everybody's in the Discord, I'm gonna just give my quick start of the raid spiel in here for everybody, and then we'll get started. So, my name is Ace. I run a pugging community and stuff. So we run multiple of these runs every single week. This is only our second of this week. Usually depends on which days I have off each week as to how many we manage to get in. Next week, for example, we should be getting upwards of 4 of these in at least. So if you're interested in joining the community to do future Mythic Pug runs with us, you're completely welcome to. I'll link it when the first raid check goes out. If you're one of the people who wants to, wait around, test out my raid lead and stuff first, and then join, at any point in the raid, just let me know. I can link the community to people at any time. We're always looking for new people that, just want to be a part of these pugs and stuff. Now that we're in the new year and stuff, our first pug of this week, we actually had a full community group and stuff. So we are actually starting to try to push on to Princess, for example, with the community every single week. Obviously, the more people we get showing up to where we start having full community groups and stuff, we're going to be pushing prog and whatnot. I think a lot of people are excited for that and stuff. I'm personally excited to do that with people as well and raid lead that. Um, I had a train of thought. I lost it. Usually, I'm pretty good at that start spiel there. But yeah, I think I'll link it down. I fully lost my train of thought. I think that's literally all I have to say right now because I completely blanked. But for this first boss here, the tanks, you guys are gonna be tanking the boss on orange as usual. We're gonna have a lock gate set up from that point right there towards the middle of the room. And then all we're doing throughout this fight is whenever you get a green circle around you, you're clearing the webs behind the boss towards the middle of the room. If there's no webs in that area, you're clearing the ones in melee to make space for melee to move around. We're going to have groups 1 and 3 soaking first, groups 2 and 4 soaking second. I'll do my best to call it out to you guys about 5 seconds ahead of time. Um, Other than that, when we go into P2, I know the charge looks super cool, but it hurts like a bitch. So please don't stand in front of the charge. Try to avoid it at all costs. We'll ping the side of the platform to go to. Just go to that side of the platform, stand behind the tanks, let tanks grab ad aggro. If you grab ad aggro, it's you're just gonna die. So get over to your side as fast as you can. Wait for tanks to grab aggro. We'll melt it all down. Um, when that happens, we don't have a lot of immunities here today like usual. Usually we have rep pallies and hunters and lots of DKs for this. But anybody that can clear webs, so pretty much just Razalita, I'm pretty sure. Um, when that food goes down, if you have Frostbound Fortitude and stuff up, it's very much so appreciated. If you just grab a piece of food, feed the boss, and then when the webs drop, clear as many webs between us and the boss as possible, like wherever the food is in the boss, so that people can move back and forth as easily as possible. Chapter, that's great too. Yeah, that's a great time. Just clear those webs on the ground because we don't get green circles then, and depending on how they land, it could make feeding the boss just a massive pain in the ass and stuff. So try to do that for us. And then it's just a rinse and repeat. If the boss comes up here, for example, we'll try moving him to this corner and stuff, as long as there's not too many webs in the way. And then Locks will know exactly where to set their gate up. If there's too many webs, then it'll just be, gate from here towards middle and stuff. But usually if we can, we'll try to move it to the corner. We're in a hero on pull as usual. Um, Other than that, I mean, we should be ready to go. And I did remember the other thing I was going to say. Every single time I do these mythic pugs for everybody, I do put 3 hours of my time aside to do these because I'm a big believer that 3 hours is like a standard amount of time to put aside for mythic. So all of our community members are always aware of it and stuff. They always know to look at what runs we're doing every week and try to figure out which day they're going to have the most time to put towards it. I understand if you're one of the pugs today who, maybe you only have 2.5 hours or something a day. Our first clear this week, we killed the first 4 in sub 2 hours and stuff. So that actually, I think it was sub hour and a half. Then we did our break and whatnot. But yeah, that 3 hours is so that we can start getting full community groups together, start getting on a prog and stuff every week. But yeah, so if you are one of the people who chooses to join the community, that is one of the rules I like to put out there for people and stuff. Is we welcome people's alts. Like we have people here today on alts. Sometimes a person will bring 3 different alts, to a week on 3 different runs. So we welcome all that type of stuff. I'm one of the people who plays one of every class in the game, so that's one of the things that helps me a ton with these runs. But yeah, so if you are one of the people who joins the community in the future, I try to give people lots of notice on when these runs are going out, and it just helps a lot of people make sure to put 3 hours aside. Maybe you don't have 3 hours on the Tuesday one, but you have it on the Friday one, right? So then we just ask people like, all right, if you don't have time on Tuesday, all right, sit it out, come to the Friday one and stuff. We in a sense, it kind of feels like a small guild we have over here at the moment. It's a little interesting at the moment. People were commenting last week that it definitely feels like we have like a mini raid group growing here and stuff. So, but it's great vibes always and stuff. We've definitely built an incredible community over here and stuff.
Sounds good.
We're just waiting on Darth and McDreams. I know McDreams said he had to grab water and stuff real quick, so I was kind of expecting that. Okay, so he's back. Darth says he's ready. All right, so we're hearing on poll, and we're locking it in. We're getting it done. Mainly raid checking to just make sure we see buffs and stuff here. I should probably remember to flask here. There we go. All right, I know we have 5 healers, but still,
Five,
please
four,
do your best to
three,
not take unnecessary
2,
damage.
1.
Venomous Lash. Stalker's Webbing.
Watch out for these webs.
Digestive Acid. Digestive Acid. Venomous Lash. Carnivorous Contest.
All right, groups 1 and 3 are soaking here. Move back with that. You move even further in Mythic, man. There you go. All right. All your movement here, use lock 8 if you need to. Yeah, let's try to make sure the second you get a circle around you guys, we're taking that all the way to the middle of the
Stalker's
room.
Webbing.
On the farthest away lock 8.
Venomous Lash. Digestive Acid.
All right, groups 2 and 4.
Carnivorous
moving back.
Contest.
Further, take it further. Mythic sucks hard, you guys gotta go. Alright, watch your position here. When he jumps to middle, he's gonna knock you backwards. Try to make sure you're not gonna get knocked backwards into webs. So just look at where you're standing, make sure there's no webs behind you.
Chittering Swarm.
Alright, webs are close to us. We're gonna be moving opposite side of the
Juggernaut
map
Charge.
here. Watch out for charge. There we go.
Juggernaut
Everybody's
Charge.
just stacking up over here. We're letting tanks grab aggro. You can stack nice and close to the edge if you need to.
Juggernaut Charge.
Watching out for this charge that's right on you guys. Good job. Right on us again. Watch your positioning here. All right, we get out of the purple circle. It does hurt, so you want to try to move out of here. And then there's already food on the ground. We can start picking it up already and start feeding the boss while we damage. Watch out for the webs that are about to come down. We do have people to clear them, so
Hungering
just
Bellows.
watch your feet here.
Hungering Bellows. Hungering Bellows.
Great job. Feeding the boss, and we're gonna move it to the right here. Let's move it to this corner, and then we'll get a new lock gate set up.
Venomous Lash.
Let's get a new lock gate set up here, please.
Stalker's Webbing. Digestive
Avoiding
Acid.
webs. We had some people in webs. It's okay. We'll just break them out. All right, groups 1 and 3, get ready to soak here soon. Let's remember to take this charge all the way back. All right, moving all the way back with that. Perfect, right there's good.
Nothing like a little treason to spice up the week.
Magneto and Rogue already booked
How
it.
about the
All right, watch
Stalker's
out for
Webbing.
webs here.
Venomous Lash.
And then groups 2 and 4, you guys are getting ready to soak here.
Carnivorous.
Groups 2 and 4 moving back. Good job. Use everything you need to not get sucked. All right, nobody knocked into webs. Good job. Whenever we do have a battle res and we're close enough to Volt, we can get Volt up. We're moving to opposite side here again. Just watch out for the charge
Juggernaut
here. Try
charge.
to avoid getting at aggro. I know we got a lot of webs there. It's okay.
Juggernaut charge. Juggernaut charge.
All right, charge is pretty close to us. Watch your positioning.
Swallowing darkness.
And then we're not standing in that circle. All right, start picking up food now. We want to feed this boss as fast as possible. Watch
Ready
your
to
feet.
feed.
Webs are coming down right afterwards.
Hungering bellows.
We had a few people in netting. Just break them out as we feed. They won't die or anything to being stuck in the netting,
Hungering
so
bellows.
just feed the boss, break him out as we run around.
Hungering bellows.
And then I think we're going to move him left here to the left corner.
Venomous lash. Stalker's webbing.
If we have a bow res up, somebody
You
can
should
move
have let
to
my
this
pet
ping, and they'll
devour
Digestive
reach both
acid.
with that bow
Destroy
res.
the supports!
Groups 1 and 3, get ready to soak here. Groups 1 and 3.
Venomous lash.
All right, we're taking this all the way to middle, remember?
Carnivorous contest.
All the way to middle with that. That'll do. We have some people netting in the back. Let's just break him out. Mainly ranged. Melee doesn't need to swap over, but if ranged just wants to hit him.
Stalker's webbing. Venomous lash. Digestive acid.
All right, groups 2 and 4 getting ready to soak. Let's clear some of those webs in melee right now. Those ones are pretty important.
Carnivorous contest.
Groups 2 and 4 moving to mid. Groups 2 and 4. And then put everything you have into this boss. Let's kill him before he goes down. Everything you got. If you have a tempered potion up, if you have any big DPS cooldown, right now we're pressing everything.
Chittering swarm.
Great job, everybody. Well, bellwares are going to be happy. Amazing loot. Yeah, no, that's a classic right there. Don't worry, whenever I run on my mage, cloth gear never drops. When I was on my disc priest that other week, we had so many cloth drops, and then if I'm on my mage, there won't be any. I just watched High Tide take that. I don't know how on earth we ended up with all that backtrash there. Oh man. All right. Pick your favorite reset spot. Either go stand on platform or run backwards. Platform's probably,
Black
easiest and
blood.
stuff. And then I'll reset and we'll go over the boss. Because if you're here, you're way too close. All right. So, once again, get your food buffs, any buffs you need to pop right now. Go ahead and do that. If you want to move over to your side ahead of time, we're going to be having odds on star and evens on nipple. So that's going to be your guys' designated spots for this fight. Well, designated markers at least. Before we pull the boss, we will be removing the markers, and your entire job will just be to follow your
Black
tank
blood.
that has the marker on his head. Besides that, one thing I do want to say, especially going into this boss, is we are a lower damage group than we tend to be and stuff. Everybody did mechanics incredibly well on the last boss, so I don't think it's going to be a massive issue. It just means we're going to have to, really focus up, make sure we're prioritizing the right things and continuing to do mechanics incredible and stuff. So, one of the things I'd like to especially say going into this boss is if you know your spec well enough and stuff, and you have some type of, AoE cleave build and stuff that you can go into and stuff to help with the ads, unless of course you end up being one of the assassin people that we dedicate, going into some type of AoE build and stuff here is going to be massive to help with the ads. Because yeah, if whenever we don't kill the ads fast enough, that's already just going to be really bad for us. One of the things I'm looking at right now is trying to figure out what our best assassin groups here are going to be. We don't have rep paladins like usual. We don't have hunters like usual. Locks are so slow. Although they do have good survivability. I'm thinking I really, because I don't want to throw our big AoEs over there, so people like Sile, for example. Chapter, have you done the assassin group before? You might have to be one of the people stepping up today. I haven't. Shouldn't be hard, but right. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Looking at this, I want to say which lock, maybe even like two locks on one side. Is there two of you locks that feel like you could kill an ad that spawns opposite side of you guys. Like, because obviously you guys have like your burning rush, and I'd say Lock has pretty good survivability and stuff. Like, some Muse can, yeah, just throw a lock gate and stuff, right? So, and then also a good thing locks can do too, if the ad isn't dying fast enough, you guys can demonic portal, of course, back over to the other side of the beam so you can keep hitting the ad longer. So do I have the Reaper, do you want to do it with Muse? Do you guys want to be an assassin group together?
You probably want to keep me on the bigger pack group. I'll try to nuke it, and then I'll demonic gate over to the other side to help with the finish.
Okay. I'm just trying to think here.
Like, I'll be able to help nuke the bigger groups.
Yeah.
And then I'll just demonic gate to the far ad after I'm done with that. So we should be fine whichever side I'm in.
Yeah, usually the assassin ad is usually never the problem, right? It's usually the big group ads that people run into issues with. I am moving a few people around here just to try to make sure that our assassin groups are together. So we have Warrior AoE in that group, Raz AoE in that group. Maybe I should put Pofi in evens. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so double check your groups. I think that right there is what we're gonna try to go with. And yeah, if PI on Pofi is definitely gonna be big, especially during those ads. Because yeah, once again, when I say this, it's not a hit towards everybody. Even my mage here and stuff. Somehow I'm 632 on this mage, and I suck single target. Like I'm dog shit at mage somehow. Mythic plus, really good. Rating, I've been trying to avoid it on this guy. So once again, when I talk about damage, it's never a hit on anybody. But yeah, full honesty, our group here is a little bit lower damage than usual, a little bit lower than the standards I usually hold people to, which is realistically just because I am on my mage today and stuff. But that just means we have to lock in. We need to really be making sure we prioritize the right things and really focus on doing mechanics right. Once again, we have a ton of healers here, a lot of great healers here, but we don't need to be taking unnecessary damage, right? So try to avoid stuff like that. And yeah, the Reaper, I did move you over into evens and stuff when you're done legging and can move over. But yeah, so when we go under, when we soak, please, like once again, before we pull this boss, if you have some type of AoE build and stuff here to go into that you think you can still do a ton of boss damage with as well, please do that. We have a lower damage group here. We gotta change small things if we need to try to make sure those ads are dying. If they don't die, we're gonna have a lot of problems. Tanks, just a quick go over with you guys. Once again, both you guys have XP, but I'd like to just go over it with you guys again. Never ever rotate clockwise. Please never ever rotate clockwise. Even if, let's say, star group is standing here and our ad group spawns here, we will not rotate to that ad group until after we've soaked, and then we'll rotate over the ad group. Unless you are underneath, we are never going to rotate clockwise. If, let's say, we're here and our ad group spawns complete opposite side, tanks have permission to move their group a single platform to get closer, but please don't try to move all the way to those ads that spawn opposite side before the soak, because they're slower movement people, right? So you have permission to move one platform to the side, to get that little bit closer, but nothing more than that. When you're aiming beam, let's say main ad pack is here, your goal is to aim the beam to the clockwise side of the counterclockwise side of the ads, or the right side of the ads if you're looking at boss. That's where you're trying to aim beam, ideally. Other than that, guys, when you get circles, please spread out. Don't overlap with people. Avoid getting hit by the beam. If you're ranged with tentacles, please stand towards the back of a platform. If you're melee, hug the boss super tight. Let him get a little taste of your titties right up there. Other than that, Yeah, so chapter, just to confirm, you're gonna be doing the assassin group with me. You and I are gonna be going over and killing that extra ad. And then for the evens, it's gonna be Muse is gonna be kind of going over there on his own initially, and then DeReaper is gonna be hopping over to you when he gets the chance. Other than that, yeah, when we go under, pump those ads. You know, we are not hitting boss. Even with low damage, we shouldn't struggle to kill those ads. So if we're struggling to kill ads, I'm going to assume that you guys are hitting the boss instead of the ads, and that's going to be a big problem. We do need another verse buff out for a few people. We have a druid on each side, so if Darth pops it, then his group should also. I saw a few people might have missed it. But yeah, hero on pull as usual here. Where we're not saving for first soak or anything. Let's just pop it on the start here, get a ton of boss damage out right at the start, and then we'll go from there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Invoke terrors. Blood curdle.
All right, so this should be nipple
Crimson
soaking
rain.
first.
Gruesome disgorge. Gruesome
I
disgorge.
think I crashed on that. Ooh.
Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Crimson rain. Unseeming blight. Invoke terrors.
All right, look for your tank. Make sure you're on your tank marker. This is going to be
Blood
star
curdle.
soaking here, so star, make sure you're with your tank.
Gruesome disgorge. Grasp from beyond. Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gore splatter.
If we're going to push this, we're going to need Morgan
Black
Freeman
blood.
up when we get back to the platform here.
Black invoke terrors.
Maybe he's the one who DC'd. Can I have McDreams? Can you come
Blood
over
curdle.
and
Crimson
be with
rain. Crimson
Star
rain.
for the rest of this
Crimson
fight?
rain. Gruesome disgorge.
Don't take that soak. Come over to Star.
Gruesome disgorge. Black bulwark.
Yeah, we do only have one
Spewing
healer with us
hemorrhage.
right now on odds.
Coming back, sorry.
Black bulwark.
Really help out with defensives here and
Crimson
stuff, guys.
rain.
We do
Blood
have the healer
curdle.
coming back, so if we can stay alive, it's still very much so doable. Just help them out. Defensives, health pots. I see one ad alive down there. You guys can get it down.
Unseeming blight. Invoke terrors.
All right.
This should be Star
Blood
taking
curdle.
stoke.
Gruesome disgorge. Crimson rain. Crimson rain.
I just died. We're missing we were only 2 healing on odds. We can just wipe it up and go again, guys. It's all good. We had a healer DC.
Black
It
blood.
happens. Something out of our control.
Black blood. Spewing
Don't
hemorrhage.
release.
Black blood.
We should have
Black
ways to
blood.
just mass res everybody. So please don't release. Oh, so Muse, you ended up not at the ad because all right. Yeah, that was gonna be one of my questions is what happened down there. But yeah, if it's just something like that, yeah, I'm not worried.
They stay in Army versus the Naruto universe. They stay in Army.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely do. I definitely do want to say. I mean, even with a lower damage group here, I mean, all of those ads were dying better than I've seen with
Black
our
blood.
absolute pumper groups and stuff. So great job on the ads and stuff, everybody. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us odd group people were simply just dying to the fact that like we were one healing and evens were 3 healing still, right? So I made them go. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, especially on the first soaks, because sometimes the main group of ads will spawn with like one of them on a different platform, and then you have like the extra ad that's and sometimes it could be hard to tell, right? And yeah, eat up, rebuff. Definitely not a bad first pull. Definitely not a bad first pull.
Black blood.
I'm making sauces that divide the UK into 7 saucy
I did
kingdoms.
personally make a small
Today's
mistake.
third
I
chip
forgot.
continent kingdom is the North.
I am
known
moving 2
as
of
the
you
Gravy
rest those around.
Commonwealth. During the Great
I'm
Ship
switching
War, the
McDreams
North was
with
proud of
Camellia.
their battle
So
won
you
for
guys
the
are switching
righteous use
sides.
of gravy, although some say letting Newcastle perish to the Scottish to protect the gravy dam
Absolutely
wasn't
nothing,
worth it. They seem
you know,
pretty happy
bad against
to
any of the
have
healers. Once
stuff.
again, all of you guys are
Only
doing an incredible
Northerners will
job. I
appreciate
just
the
have to try to make sure that I,
complexity of all
optimize
things
this as
brown.
much for
The
people as
northern
possible.
cities with their industrious park.
Hey babe, what you doing?
Well, we bought outdoor planters, right? For some reason, you buy outdoor planters. I am making holes because we had outdoor planters that, for whatever reason, when you buy them, they don't have holes. So you got to make them yourself. You just got to use a screwdriver to punch things in because again, if violence isn't solving all of your problems, you're simply not using enough of it.
You can pull our three.
Somebody's missing int. Oh, Muse, I can't reach you. There you
Hey
go.
babe, what you doing?
Well, we bought outdoor planters, right? For some reason, you buy outdoor planters.
All right, great job, everybody. Let's get it done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Invoke terrors.
All right, this is gonna be star soaking first on this one.
What the fuck?
Don't tell me you DC it again.
I'm
Blood
sorry.
curdle.
Yeah.
Crimson
Oh, it just
rain.
crashed.
Gruesome
Let's see if I
disgorge.
can get that. No.
All right, Gamelia, circumstances changed. I am gonna need you to come back over to star
Spewing hemorrhage.
after we're done with the ads and we come back up.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Grasp from beyond. Invoke
So
terrors.
Gamelia, if you just want to work your way over to the star group, that'd mean a lot. Thank you.
Blood
Thank you
curdle.
so much.
Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge. Gruesome disgorge. Spewing hemorrhage.
Watch out for these lines.
Black bulwark. Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Unseeming blight.
All right,
Gore
get ready to run
splatter.
away here. And then look for your tank. Just
Invoke
make sure you're with the
terrors.
right group.
Black blood. Blood curdle. Gruesome disgorge.
Oh, did we have an ad live? Trying to think of why we're taking so much damage. Must be an ad alive, eh? A lot of ads?
Spewing hemorrhage.
And yeah, I think yeah, Muse, I think your side does have 3 healers. So we can send one with you guys if you're having issues with that. Let's see, it's just gonna be a wipe here. Morgan, what are we doing here? Do we need to
Yeah, I mean, I can leave now or give it one more. I mean, it's just good days and bad days. Like Thursday, I ran the whole thing with you, no problems. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean it in a way of like, oh, you know,
Black
like, do
blood.
I have to kick you? But you know, is there, you know, we gotta figure out something here, right? So
Yeah.
like you're what, literally just like TC'd every time we pull the boss.
Yeah, I don't know what it is today for this, but it's my graphics card. It bugs out.
You can run the lowest graphics ever. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I got a lemon when I bought the graphics card, and it's had issues, and then it was out of warranty when I finally figured out what was going on. But for whatever reason, if you smack the shit out of it and it turns on, it'll play sometimes for hours.
Let's try disable all the add-ons first. Because you're saying it's frozen when boss fight starts, so it doesn't seem
Yeah.
like a audio
I-
video card issue.
I mean, it's any game. If I tab out of this window right now and open something else, the game will, my screen will crash and go black. And it'll, when you try and power it back on, it'll have the 97 error code for no video driver. And then if I wiggle it and smack it, it will remember that it has a video card. It's quite weird.
So Gamelia, going into this next poll and stuff here, I know you're new, so it's completely acceptable if you don't want to do it. But if you think you could run over with Muse and the Reaper to the extra ad that spawns and just help make sure that they don't have to spend half the time keeping themselves alive, that'd be super, super appreciated. And I can even do my best to try to ping that extra ad and stuff for you. But yeah, so whatever you guys soak, you're just gonna be running over with Muse and the Reaper and just helping keep them alive.
You want to put 3 healers in group 1 and 3? Just in case.
Yeah, I think I could probably just switch. Oh shit, I had it in my. Oh, that's the name right there. I'll just switch those two just in case. Everybody run to your sides. Hopefully don't have any DC issues, and we can just get this boss down. Let's get it. We had a really great pull and stuff, so we've had it. We've had a few unlucky things since, but
Yeah. Everyone
Sorry,
doing
y'all.
mechanics pretty fine.
So do you want me to go back to Star, or you want me to stay on Circle?
you're going over to your designated group, which would be Circle. And then yeah, looks like we're good. Okay. Well, I'm praying for you, Morgan. Praying.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Invoke terrors.
All right, we're letting nipple soak here first.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge.
I pinged the extra ad for you.
Gruesome disgorge. Spewing hemorrhage.
Watch out for these beams.
Black bulwark. Crimson rain. Blood curdle. Unseeming blight. Invoke terrors.
All right, let's move one platform here, Star. We can do it quickly.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain.
Ever to interrupt that caster ad, he does put a shield on the bus.
Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Grasp from beyond.
Really great job so far, guys. Keep it up.
Black blood. Black blood.
All right, we're getting ready
Gore
to run away
splatter.
here.
Black blood.
My bad.
Invoke terrors. Black blood.
All right, nipple is soaking. Let's make sure nipple has taunt.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge.
Guys, extra ad is gonna be all the way over here.
Gruesome disgorge.
And then Star, we should move at least one platform here to get so that we're not on top of their extra ad while they're trying to move around and do that.
Spewing hemorrhage.
Yeah. Got this square first. Faster.
Black bulwark. Crimson rain. Blood curdle. Unseeming blight.
So battle rest, the 2 DPS.
Invoke terrors.
Yeah. If we have the battle reses, get those people up. Those are the people in charge of killing ads. They're very important.
Blood curdle. Gruesome disgorge. Crimson rain.
Okay, I'm gonna put the beam in between this round.
Spewing hemorrhage.
You're gonna need to pick new people to go for the far ad on evens if we don't get rest.
Yeah.
Blood curdle.
It might be
Crimson
a DPS check kind of
Grasp
situation
from beyond.
if they don't get you up.
One of the druids, I'm pinging my body right now. Nice. Thank you.
No.
Gore
Oh yes.
splatter.
Oh my god, my fucking thing killed him.
Black
Oh
blood.
my god, bro. My last meteor I pressed killed that ad. All right, look for your tank.
Invoke
Make sure you're with your
terrors.
tank here. Oh. Did main group miss an ad?
Blood Curdle. Crimson Rain. Gruesome Disgorge. Gruesome
I just need
Disgorge.
info on that. Did odds miss a main ad?
Yes.
It
Okay.
looks like 4 little ads got in.
4 little guys.
Spewing Hemorrhage. Crimson Rain. Crimson Rain.
Music the Reaper. You guys dying definitely didn't cause the wipe and stuff, but what did we
Grasp from
There's
beyond.
no healers with us. There's no healers with us.
Oh, Camellia didn't run over that time?
Yeah, we killed it. We just died on the run afterwards from the beam.
Yeah, no, I knew all of you guys like I knew you guys killed it and stuff. It was just yeah, I mean realistically that wipe right there could have even been to small ads from our extra ad down there. Like I mean I only got him down after we came back up. Like it was my meteor doing damage after we phased back up out of the ad area that killed him. So there definitely could have been small ones that hit the boss and stuff there.
Yeah, it looked like from my point of view, there was like 4 small ads that got through on there.
That's very possible. Yeah, it's all good, Gamelia. And once again, we do have 3 healers in your group and stuff. So when you guys soak and stuff, your only focus, I mean, you don't even got to really worry about healing anybody when you guys go down. Just run, right? Like right after you soak, look for wherever I pinged for you and just run with them. You have 2 other healers in your group and stuff. You're in a sense an extra one here anyways at the moment. So just go over, make sure those 2 beauties don't die and stuff. Once again, not a bad pull. I mean, it looks like we just like we missed like 4 small ads. You know, it's unfortunate. It happens. We'll eat up our food here. We'll throw out buffs again, and we'll make it happen. Right, check site and see buffs. Yeah, chapter needs War, Priest, and Druid. Awesome, good job. I am in AOE spec to help with those small ads, so I'll try to save
4,
a few more
3,
CDs and stuff to
2,
help with them.
1.
Invoke Terrors.
Let's let Star Soak here.
Blood Curdle.
We could even move 1 platform here if possible.
Gruesome Disgorge.
Oh, never mind. Take Soak there. That's good. Let's get ready to move. Remember to interrupt that cast thread. Good job.
Okay. Beams in between. Just run.
Spewing Hemorrhage. Crimson Rain. Crimson Rain. Blood Curdle. Grasp from beyond.
All right, if you got split up by beam,
Black
just look for your
blood.
tank marker. Make sure you're in the right spot.
Invoke
Get ready to spread
terrors.
for soaks as well.
Okay. Circle group. Ready frontal.
Yeah, nipple group is
Blood
soaking here.
Curdle.
I have your guys'
Crimson
extra ad
Rain.
pinged for you already.
Gruesome Disgorge. Gruesome Disgorge.
Cross first.
Spewing Hemorrhage.
All right, beams are coming up. Get ready to dodge.
Black Bulwark. Blood Curdle. Crimson Rain.
All right, looking really good. Get ready to run
Unseeming
away here.
Blight. Gore Splatter. Black Blood.
And then let's remember
Black
that
blood.
Star
Invoke
is soaking
terrors.
next. We can move one platform here right off the rip.
Blood Curdle. Crimson Rain. Gruesome Disgorge.
Okay, watch out. Beams in between.
I'll need one shimmer, so I'm gonna be a little bit late, Rogue. I don't know if you're...
Spewing Hemorrhage. Black Blood. Crimson
Blood
Rain.
Curdle.
Grasp from Beyond.
Oh, yeah, we definitely haven't had a live down there.
Invoke Terrors.
Nepo team.
Blood Curdle.
Let's get big healing cooldowns going
Crimson
out.
Rain.
Get ready to use
Disgorge.
defenses and stuff. Luckily, your guys' main ads is on the extra one that lived, so
Gruesome
just huge
Disgorge.
damage out of your guys' group right here. Just big damage. Extra ad is opposite side, of course. Let me go over there so I can pick it for you guys.
Yeah. Need a healer with us.
Spewing
Squad.
Hemorrhage.
Yeah, Gamelia,
Things
if you
coming
can,
on the other side
ping
of it.
for it.
Who am I gonna
Burst
die
on
here? I'm not
moon.
gonna lie.
Burst on moon.
Blood Curdle. Crimson Rain.
We need someone from the
Black
core
Blood.
group to go kill that ad. The beams kind of cut us off.
Yeah, we also... Boss has a big shield right now. We're not even doing damage. We miss interrupts on a watcher.
Gore Splatter.
Just stand in it, guys. It's all good. We'll reset and we'll go again. Chapter, did you not make it over to the extra ad with me?
Invoke Terrors.
Or were you just like maybe late showing up? I missed the port. Yeah, we were down at DPS there on that extra ad.
Hmm.
Like I'll be honest, like clearly, because once again, like we're not holding hero or anything for the ads. So like the entire first two times we do ads, like first time each group does ads, like we're doing it great. Like it is so smooth, and then we're just, yeah. I don't know what we're missing there as we get later into the fight and stuff, but yeah, it's just, you know, it's getting a little bit sloppier as we go further and stuff.
I
And
can
yeah,
go with them.
and yeah, Morgan, you have movements and stuff as a druid,
Yeah.
so we'll let you do it, and then Gamelia, you can just stay with your main group. Once again, you were doing great and stuff when you did make it over, but yeah, Morgan's got a lot of movement as druid and stuff, so we'll let him run over and stuff. Yeah, honestly, like I mean, we've shown that we can kill all of the ads every time, multiple times now. We just, you know, we got to clean it up there and stuff. Try to have a few less weird things happen. I'll run over to you guys' side and make sure you guys get in. There you go. Kofi, Gamelia, Snowwalker, you guys can start moving to your side now.
No, can I have the mount again? I just bought some flask. Yeah, thanks.
Stand buff, Sham buff, verse buff. And then I guess technically Og buff, I mean Evoker buff too, but I mean Doesn't even matter. Oh shoot! Cancel. I early on the draw. Swain on gold end. We'll wait for his go and then we'll kill it here. And then also before we go on to the next boss and stuff, since it is going to require everybody to be fully focused and stuff, I'll give everybody their 10-minute break and stuff after this boss. Those of us who don't choose to take a break will clear the trash and stuff for everybody, and then people who need to go take a shit, take the dog out, clear their head.
2, 1.
We'll do that after this boss, and then we'll be ready to pump.
Invoke terrors.
All right, this is nipple soaking here.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge. Gruesome disgorge. Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle. Crimson rain.
Great job. I see that. I see all those ads dead already. Good job, everybody.
Unseeming blight. Invoke terrors. Blood curdle. Gruesome disgorge. Crimson rain. Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Grasp from beyond.
Remember to use defensives and health pots when you see your health getting low. Don't be greedy. Help out your healers when you can.
Gore splatter. Black blood.
Look for your tank.
Invoke
Make sure
terrors.
you're with
Black
the right
blood.
tank at the moment.
Move, Nepo group.
Blood curdle. Gruesome disgorge. Rain. Crimson rain. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge.
Star, we should be moving one platform right. After this, when we get the chance, everybody but the tank. He's over there doing beam. Everybody else come over here to me, so that we're not on top of their extra ad, getting in their way.
Spewing hemorrhage. Black bulwark. Crimson rain.
You didn't have
Blood
much
curdle.
time on the boss because of the beam location.
I
Black
saw.
blood.
I know what you mean. Is it not going
Unseeming
to die? Is that
blight.
what you're trying to tell me here?
Invoke terrors.
Yeah, the beam was right on top of it, so we couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, demonic circle that.
Blood curdle.
Yeah.
Gruesome
Extra
disgorge.
striker.
Crimson rain.
To this side, cross side.
Yeah, chapter, we got a lot of work to do here. Get ready.
Yeah, by the way, we didn't pop last even.
Oh, guys,
Last.
pop hero here. What are we doing? Pop hero. Might be doable if we do that.
Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle.
And yeah, as soon as you guys are done killing that main ad, like
Crimson
you guys
rain.
have to try to run over
Grasp
these extra
from
ads.
beyond.
Yeah, never mind. It's wiped. Yeah, there's so many small guys down here. Even with hero mythic plus build, I ain't taking care of that. Yeah, Lux, I love you guys. You guys are doing an incredible job. Demonic Gate.
Gore
Like every
splatter.
time you get over
We're-
your extra ad, press the demonic circle.
Black blood.
No, it wasn't that. It was that we had gated over there, but the beam
Invoke
was placed
terrors.
right on top of the ad. We can't really do anything about that.
Yeah. So the beam's gonna go past the ad. You should already have a demonic circle on top of the ads, and then once the beam's no longer on the ads, you teleport to your demonic circle, and you can keep hitting the ads. That's what I like. I alter time for that situation. When I'm on my lock, I do the same thing on this boss. Like just wherever you want to be to deal damage to the ads. Like just just press a demonic circle and then teleport to it. Every single time I'm doing the same thing with my alter time as well. Like if I see a bad beam coming and stuff, I'm pressing alter time and I can alter back to where I need to be to stay on those ads. And Poppy, you're
Black
actually
blood.
the only flex in here, and our healers are doing a great job. It's not a healing issue, right? Like we had Adsliv. We had Adsliv. And even with you healing there, I mean, there's so much damage. So much damage. Yeah, you definitely would have parsed, but it might not have been a kill parse.
Mhm.
Man, we didn't have enough locks. I can't believe we lost one.
You don't want me to organize it?
Everybody take a 5 while I see if there's any chance we manage to grab another DPS here. Just take a 5, clear your heads and stuff. We've this boss, I mean, it happens on this boss sometimes, right? Take your 5, clear your head, grab a coffee, smoke break, whatever you got to do. Just clear your head for 5 minutes. I'll try to get us another DPS.
I want you to Great Pyramids of Giza. There were no mummies.
It was funny. One of the people in our group asked how they chose which Pokemon to make cards for. A good question. And
Let's get one thing straight. You see these colors? Red and purple.
I feel I need to talk about a word called xenophobia. In simple terms, it's hating someone because of where they're from. And I've experienced some of this xenophobia myself. Thankfully, most people, once they have a conversation with me, realize that I am not the American stereotype that they think, and that I'm actually a pretty reasonable human being. But I did want to address the hate. I can understand the reasons why people would hate Americans and people from other countries. However, this has happened through all of human history. During the Second World War, people absolutely hated the Germans and they hated the Japanese. I mean, look at the United States. They put people who were American-born of Japanese descent into concentration camps because they were scared that they might be associated with Japan somehow. And people generally
If we have a lock here, dropping a closet and trying to summon this ret as soon as possible would be a great idea to see if he's locked or not. Because if he's locked, then obviously we just want to get the group finder up again. Well, it seems he's not locked.
Time. And he says this. This dude says, I don't play any games, guys. I'm the only guy on Plunderstorm. Anyways, let's see this, guys. This is the Fae fam reacting to what we did. Let's just see. I mean, I'm assuming she's gonna think it's chill, right? Like, it's probably chill, right? This is probably gonna be chill. Maybe she'll laugh about it too. Maybe she'll laugh about it. Maybe we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go.
Going down.
I'm going down.
Going down. I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Mom!
Hey, hold on. Like, I know it's funny, but that's a little hard of a laugh, right?
Oh my god. See, okay, I haven't even watched the clip. I'm not laughing because the mom died. That's not what's funny. What's funny is just what is going on the screen, guys. The fact that they're a family playing and the son, listening to the son, that's what's funny.
Oh my god.
And then I'm thinking my own family, if I was trying to do this, like just how impossible it is. Like that not that the mom died. I'm not laughing at the mom. It's just what happened. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is she gonna say next? No.
Like, I know it was funny. Mom's like, I'm going down. But I mean, he's real. That's a belly laugh, you know? That's a knee slapper.
Yeah.
Hi, Pony.
Mom's dead. Dad's dying. The son is playing 4 characters. I don't know what is going on. How the hell?
This is a raid check to see who's here.
Bro, gun to my head, gun to all of your heads. I had to get my whole family to 60. We're all dead. There is no chance in hell.
Okay.
Can I get my mom, dad, and sister to level 60? We are all dead. There's no chance in hell. Could you guys even think for a second if you could spend that much time playing with your family in a game they know nothing about in hardcore?
Hey. We know a little, okay?
Okay.
We did okay. Does he see the rest of the
No, I was saying that. So okay, guys, I'm not hating on them. I was saying, I put it out to you guys. If
这张专辑是哪年的？啊，
Sael and Panda, are you guys here? That was mainly just a raid check to see who was here before we. All right. Welcome Nazla to the group. I'm gonna assume you know this fight for the most part. Spread out with your circles. Don't data beam. You already know which side you're on and stuff, so you're staying with Star Tank and stuff the whole time. Please make sure you're fucking the shit out of those ads whenever we soak. It's very helpful. Nazza, I'm gonna be switching you with Darth. You guys gonna be switching groups. So if Nazza you want to go over to Nipple and Darth you want to come over to Star. Naza, are you here? He joined the Discord, ran over here, and then it's like he went AFK. Like he's already in the disc. Yeah, I think this guy literally like ran over to the side he was initially after joining the disc and is just like all of a sudden AFK. I don't know. Ragnaros people, I tell you. Ragnaros people. Yo, Naza, you're on nipple. Yeah, you gotta go over to the side with the circle marker above the tank's head. Thank you. Please spread out with your circles. Deep dick the shit out of the ads when you guys go under, please. And yeah, once again, guys, we've shown we can do it. Let's lock in here. Everybody had a second to clear their head and stuff, and beat their meat if they needed to relieve some of that stress. Let's this is ready check for poll here. Let's definitely please remember to lust on poll this time. And yeah, just kill ads and stuff. And like once again, yeah, like I usually try to do a pretty good job at assigning good kill groups and stuff that have tech to avoid bad beams. And yes, Warlocks, you guys do have tech for that. All you guys have to do is when you get over the ads, drop a demonic portal, and then if it's a bad beam, you run away from the beam for a little bit, and then just use your demonic portal to get back to him. No, we should just be lusting on pull. Like we don't need it for ads. Like just lust on pull. Like it as long as we clean up, making sure that the assassin
5,
people actually
4,
manage to like
3,
stay with their extra
2,
ad, then
1.
it's dead. So just pop it on pull here, let people pump.
Invoke terrors.
Start soaking first, of course, here.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge. Grasp from beyond. Spewing hemorrhage. Crimson rain. Blood curdle.
All right, if you guys split up from your group by beam, just look for your tank again. Make sure you're with the right
Invoke
group.
terrors.
Star, let's move over here. Give them space.
Circle move.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge.
Make sure you're in that soak. Some of you guys ran away from your tank. Don't just assume your
Gruesome
tank's gonna move.
disgorge.
Just stay with him. Thank you.
Spewing hemorrhage.
Come on, DPS, get Scout down.
You guys have a
Black
beam coming
bulwark.
to that extra ad really fast. Make sure you're using tech if you
Crimson
need to.
rain. Curdle.
All right, great
Black
job on
blood.
the ads. Looks like we have a few small guys that are going to be hitting boss. So
Unseeming
just,
blight.
if you see your health going
Gore
low
splatter.
because of it, get ready to pop a defensive or a health pot.
Black blood. Invoke terrors.
All right,
Black
no,
blood.
stars, stay over here. Don't rotate left. Never rotate left. Take the soak here, and then you guys will just
Blood
run over the
curdle.
ads. Thank you.
Gruesome
Crimson
disgorge.
rain.
Beams in between. Be careful.
Spewing hemorrhage. Blood Crimson
curdle.
Rain. Grasp from beyond.
All right, Nipple, this is going to be you guys soaking, making
Invoke
sure you're with your
terrors.
tank. You guys have a really good soak here.
Blood curdle. Gruesome disgorge. Crimson Rain.
That was supposed to be Nipple with taunt. I even called it out. Just wipe it up. Just wipe it. Just stand in middle. Guys, tanks, you guys of everybody,
blood.
like one of your only jobs is to make sure you
Spewing
guys
hemorrhage.
take the
Black blood.
soak in the right pattern.
Black
I
blood.
even called it out for you guys ahead of time. That was a kill? No, that was a beautiful pull. That was absolutely a beautiful pull.
Yeah, sorry.
We
that was
had
my
good ad
bad.
spots and everything. Yeah, just try to make sure we never taunt before that soak goes off. And yeah, once again, I do my best to call things out for people. So you know, there was a call out that it was Nipple taking soak, and then like even if the right group holding on to taunt there means the tank's gonna tank too many defense, like too many big hits and end up dying or something, I would rather the right group soaks and the tank dies, and then we just pop a quick bow res on
Black
the tank,
blood.
than obviously us killing half the group. Oh, that's an accidental pull.
Invoke terrors. Black blood.
Oh, run away if you want to save your repair bill.
Blood curdle. Crimson Rain. Gruesome disgorge.
Ow. Oh, was it a soulstone bow res being used? That could explain it. This is the
With like
kill.
the
No, I absolutely. I mean, that's the only time the tanks have ever made that mistake, right? So I definitely don't feel like we have to worry about it happening again. That was like a first. They recognize what happened. They know what happened. It was a beautiful pull. Let's just make it happen here, and then let's go get somebody the rare neck, and then get somebody else a rare cloak. And yes, Muse, you're right. This group, although it's one of our lower damage groups and all that, like everybody here is playing incredible. We just need that incredible gameplay to be a little more consistent. And not even like super long, right? Like everybody just has to stay consistent for like 5 minutes, and each boss will die, right? Like for the most part, everybody is doing mechanics incredibly well. It's just now staying that little bit more consistent. Oh, did he release? I see. I didn't see that. Yeah, well, we have like a million locks. So I mean, one could just drop a closet and we can try to summon you. Yeah, I know, Pofi. I know. You should have been there the week that my priest won it. I would have traded it to you.
that was rude. You stole it from me.
Had to.
It's all good. My priest just has bad luck.
I've been enjoying it for Mythic Plus because it's and tell me pump a good amount of Mythic Plus.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Invoke terrors.
Alright, this is gonna be Star taking soak first.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge. Grasp from beyond. Spewing hemorrhage. Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Invoke terrors. Blood curdle.
Nipple is taking soak here. Make sure you guys are with
Gruesome
your tank
disgorge.
getting in the soak. Picking your guys' extra ad for you guys.
Gruesome disgorge.
And then Star, let's please move one platform to the right. Let's try to keep any extra stuff that we're dropping out of the way of their assassin group.
Spewing hemorrhage.
Watch out for beams here. Alright, you guys are going to have an early beam on the assassin group. Make sure you're using any tech you need to make
Crimson
sure it
rain.
does.
Curdle. Unseeming blight. Gore splatter.
Alright, getting ready to run away here. Second, we're back in. Look for your tank
Invoke
marker. Make
terrors.
sure you're in the right spot.
Black blood.
This is going to be Star soaking. We should move one right, move one right, move one right. Fast, fast.
Blood curdle. Crimson rain. Gruesome disgorge. Black blood.
Beams in between. DPS as faster.
Spewing hemorrhage.
Coming right through main group.
I'm going to assume the rogue's not with me here on the extra ad.
Crimson rain. Blood curdle. Grasp from beyond. Invoke terrors.
Main group
ad-lib.
missed one.
Oh, never mind. I just died. Dots killed it. Nipple is soaking. Make sure you guys are with like
Blood curdle.
No, Nipple, never rotate
Crimson
left. You're on
rain.
our group. Move to back to
Gruesome
the Oh,
disgorge.
dude. Get out. Start. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Gruesome disgorge.
You guys gonna be doing some running to get to your ads here. Assassin ad is right there. On ping. You guys gonna need
Spewing
big damage
hemorrhage.
down there right now. Any cooldown you have, you should be throwing at those ads. Beam is coming to
Black
assassin ad
bulwark.
right now. Remember to
Crimson
use any
rain.
tech you
Hurdle.
need to.
Unseeming blight.
Looks like you
Gore
guys got all the
splatter.
ads down. Good job. All right, all we have to do is live this. Just don't die here. Use any defensives you need to.
Invoke terrors.
This is gonna be Star soaking. Star is soaking.
Gruesome disgorge.
All right.
Are we focusing ads or boss?
Yeah, boss. Just interrupt the watcher. Focus boss. Focus boss. Focus boss. No trinket again, Bofi. I'm so sorry, bro. That's brutal. I'll be honest though, that key that ring could rip. Oh, never mind, I rolled like shit. I couldn't even beat a 29 on the trinket. I mean, it's dog shit anyways. Who actually wants that trinket? Good job getting that down. I do just want to say for future tents, especially if any of these tanks are planning on going with us in the future, we never ever rotate clockwise. Never ever. That was really scary. Let's please make sure that any future runs you do with me or anybody else, we never rotate clockwise like that. That was a little bit of a scary moment there. Great job locking it after the break there though, guys, and getting that down. Huh. Maybe I should just stop doing mythic on this guy. Because really the only thing that could even be somewhat useful from this on this guy could be maybe the neck. I already have the mythic cloak. I think maybe this guy's done doing pugs. I find it funny how we always kill those fast enough in our mythic pugs for nobody to get assassinated, but whenever I do a heroic, somebody always does. Always ends up getting assassinated. It's because I said something. Yeah, you have to do the walk of shame back. Nobody's resing you. All right, everybody start buffing up, and then when everybody's here, we'll make a square and we'll go over the fight real quick. I'd say honestly, like based on how well I've seen people do mechanics and stuff throughout this run, I'm quite confident here. Just everybody's gonna have to listen and focus up and make sure we all know what's going on. Consistency is gonna be very, very important throughout this fight. Should I rate a frost build on this one? I know Muse knows what's up, so can I have 2 more people come over to the left here? So Morgan and High Tide. All right. High Tide, that is definitely doing the mechanic wrong. If you're curious, you would want to be making move a little. If you all right, High Tide, can you move away, please? I'm sorry. We have people that are learning and stuff today, so I need to make sure that when we're doing small things like this, we're taking it seriously. All right. So for anybody who just needs a reminder, anybody who's seen this fight for the first time, as you guys know, the charge mechanic from Heroic, where she's gonna target 4 of you and charge and stuff in Heroic, you kind of move to a designated spot, doesn't really matter. I try to use Heroic as an example. At this point, doesn't even matter, right? Like but in Mythic, with that mechanic, whenever you get the charge, we are going to be aiming to try to make a square shape like this, as you can see between me, Morgan, Xanthem, and Sio. Our goal with that mechanic is going to be to make a square. Now, although that's our goal, it does not need to be perfect, because the actual most important thing is you're going to get a really big blue circle around you, and there can be no other players or spirits in that circle. And when I say the spirits, whenever a charge goes off, it's going to spawn spirits, the ones that we destroy with Decimate. If one of those spirits or another player is inside your circle, it's going to cause massive raid-wide damage. So whenever you get the charge, we're going to have designated spots for it. The first charge we do is going to be going to triangle, and then we're going to be rotating clockwise around the room with the boss a little bit closer to the edge than it is now. And we're just going to be dropping charges behind the boss, closest to the previous one, and just rotating around the room like that. And yes, your goal is to aim for a square shape, so I like to try to follow a first come first serve kind of rule. So if you get charged and you have movement, move instantly. Don't sit there and pad DPS and stuff. Move instantly. The first 2 people that get there stand right on the ledge like me and Sile are. The other 2 people that are maybe a little bit slower getting there, recognize that there's already 2 people on the ledge and just position yourself in front of them. Make sure you're not overlapping. Like if we need to be a little bit more spread out, like if I had to move here to like maybe dodge swirlies or something, or to feel a little bit more comfortable, that's okay. The most important part throughout this is going to be just not overlapping circles with anything. And then besides that, whenever you get the Decimate debuff on you, you're going to be trying to line yourself up with as many spirits as possible, trying to take out as many as you can. You will see a small blue arrow above the other Decimate people's heads. So if you see somebody else in your line and stuff, maybe just move and try to take out some different spirits, because if you overlap them, it is going to do a lot of damage to you guys, possibly just straight up kill you. Besides that, though, yeah, we're going to drop our first charge at triangle. We're going to simply rotate clockwise around the room. And then whenever he does his big sweep, we're all going to come to this middle spot, not halfway, not on the edge of it. We are all going to come right into the middle of the room. We'll pop an AMZ if we need to. We have enough spirit links that we should probably have at least one of those spirit links every single time. Right, so even if we do something as simple as Shambhala can do the first sweep, High Tide can do second, McDreams third, Gamelia fourth, right? Because like that's order of groups. So if you guys just want to simply go off that and have Shambhala drop a healing spirit link on the first one, then High Tide, then McDreams, then Gamelia, that's great. We'll drop an AMZ whenever it's up and stuff. but yeah, you know, we'll all run a middle whenever sweep's going off. We'll make sure that we survive it, and then it's just a simple rinse and repeat. And throughout the fight, I can never stress it enough. Let's please try to make sure that ranged are stacked towards the middle of the room, and melee as well are on the middle side of the boss. Because the people doing charge behind the boss, if we have a bunch of people running around behind the boss in a spot that they don't even need to be, you're going to be causing a lot more swirlies to come down behind the boss where people are trying to do the charge mechanic, which is already sometimes stressful enough for people. We don't need to be giving them extra swirlies to dodge while doing the charge mechanic. Which, to tie into that, if you have to stand in swirlies and die in order to not overlap with people, I'd much rather you just stand in swirlies and die with the mechanic than panic and go overlap with like 2 other people. You know what I mean? Like, we can battle res you if needed. There's even a chance you'd live it and stuff, right? Definitely prioritize not overlapping circles over dodging the swirlies. And if you see that you're gonna have to stand in swirlies, just pop a defensive, right? Pop a defensive, pop a health pot. Let's get a lock closet up for Darth, please and thank you. Yeah, so unless anybody has any questions, the next ready check we send out is going to be the ready check for pull. And we're heroing on pull as usual. Let's please try to make sure somebody's pressing that hero. Oh, I can hero. Hey, I'll press a hero button right on pull. My apologies this whole time, guys. Just remembered I'm playing a mage. Darth, I think they tried sending a summon on you. I don't know what happened. There we go. That one went through by the looks of it. All right. So once Darth is here, let's send out all those buffs again. Let's make sure everybody is full buffed. Looks like that's already good. Great. Razzo, if you're planning on flasking, you are missing your flask buff at the moment. Same with Camellia, if you guys are planning on flask. That is, you guys are missing yours at the moment. Tanks, once again, let's just try to tank the boss a little bit closer to the edge than it is right now. If I need it moved more and stuff, just please make sure you're listening to those callouts. Sometimes I might call for you to move it a little bit more, put it in a specific spot for decimates. Just listen for that. You know, we're simply going to rotate clockwise around the room
5,
and drop charges behind the
4,
boss.
3, 2, 1.
Charges towards triangle. Don't overlap with each other.
Phase blades.
All right, it worked out.
Rain of arrows.
Watch out for these swirlies on the ground. All right, let's move the boss a little bit more here before this charge. And charge is going towards ping. Don't overlap with players or any spirits. Stay away from each other.
Cosmic shards.
Overlap there, it's okay. Let's get everybody topped up. Keep the boss right there for decimates.
Cosmic shards.
We had somebody aim decimate towards middle. Just make sure you're paying attention to when you get that. And then we're moving boss a little bit more here. Give people
Rain of
space for
arrows.
charge mechanic. And charge is going towards ping. Don't be afraid to stand close to the purple. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Just don't overlap with each other.
Cosmic shards.
Somebody didn't even move out of the group. We're gonna have to move the boss a lot here. Everybody's coming to mid.
Shattering
Everybody
sweep.
to mid here. Everybody to mid. AMZ on this first one.
Cosmic shards.
And then we're gonna be moving boss probably right to that corner for now. If you're one of the people who really knows the charge mechanic good, get deep into the purple for me. We have open space deep in the
Rain
purple.
of
Do that
arrows.
for me. Charge is going back. All right, let's move boss just a little bit more to give him a tiny bit more space. All right, charge is
Rain
going
of
towards
arrows.
ping. Don't overlap with players or spirits. Look at your circle. Don't overlap. Don't overlap with anything.
Cosmic shards.
All right, help your healers out here. Pop a defensive health pot.
Cosmic shards.
Let's get chapter up here. And let's move the boss right to that corner. Thank you.
Rain of arrows.
And charge is going all the way back there. Don't overlap the charge. Do not overlap with anybody.
Phase blades.
All right, really good job on that one, guys. Take these
Cosmic
guys.
shards.
We have so many decimates going towards mid. If you get decimate, you have to aim it at spirits. Come to mid.
Shattering sweep. Cosmic shards.
All right, we're moving boss as close to that purple as we can for now. And charge is going back to ping.
Rain
All
of
the way
arrows.
to ping. Don't overlap. Do not overlap your circles. Somebody... Okay, there we go. Good job. If we have a Balrez, get another DPS up. Okay, this charge, we're going to need to position it kind of in front of this one. I need people to like this. You guys are just going to have to move towards ping
Rain
and
of
not
arrows.
overlap with anything or anybody. All right, you guys did it. Great job. All right, get ready for decimates. We need these spirits to die. We need them to die. All right. Keep the boss there for now. I know it's in kind of a weird spot. Just keep the boss there. We're going to be running charge.
Rain of
kind of just
arrows.
into the purple. Just don't overlap with anybody or anything. And then we're still trying to keep boss there as long as we can.
Shattering sweep.
Everybody to mid. As far mid as possible. Not just mid, further. Oh, or in the AMZ. There we go. Never mind. Stay in the spirit links for as long as you can. Bring boss all the way to middle. All the way in the middle with the boss. Charge is going to be going towards ping. If you have to stand in purple,
Rain
it's
of arrows.
okay. Charge towards ping. If you have to stand in purple, it's okay. Just don't overlap. Don't overlap. Don't overlap. There we go. Good job. Keep boss in middle. All right, if you get this charge, I want you to run that way into the purple, use the defensive if you need to, and don't overlap.
Rain of arrows.
Run that way into the purple and don't overlap. All you guys have to do is not overlap. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, kill the boss here. One Brez up. Yeah, I mean, we could use it. Boss is going to die right here anyways. Doesn't really matter. Even with tank dead, boss is dead. And no neck again. Damn, two kills today with no neck, huh? That's brutal. Well, definitely not one of our cleanest kills ever, but we got it done.
Actually think about leveling.
And yeah, dude, loot this run has been terrible. Holy shit. This loot has been brutal this run, dude. You lost. Oh, Warriors taking the win on the helm. Yeah, Sio, of course now it drops the bow. That's brutal. And it's okay, Reaper. We appreciate you being here even with the leg and stuff. I mean, we killed the boss regardless, right? I really that's all there is to say about it, right? I mean, the boss somehow died regardless. All right, let's see the death run. So, go pull it all. All right, this is 100% targeted mainly at NASA. Please get away from the front. I just move back. Like we can kill the rest of the percentage back here. It's completely okay. Let's not risk a accidental pull here. I'm gonna reset for us real quick, and then we can go over the fight. And actually, anybody who's never done this fight before, if you're willing, it would definitely help if you take 5 seconds to just take a look at one of the guides real quick on YouTube. They're usually like 3 minutes long. It is definitely a massive help if you can take like 5 seconds to just look at one of the guides while I run around and do our pings real quick for the fight. And I also only want I only want one lock gate at the start here. I do only want one lock gate down at the start. And yes, Morgan is right. I mean, obviously we are not going any further than this. So as usual, I'm going to buy up a ton of tier 1 Vantis runes. Anybody who isn't willing to buy their own tier 1 Vantis runes for like 2 gold, everybody's completely welcome to come over, trade me, pop a Vantis, and then also if you do Dawnbreaker throughout the week, it's going to help with that as well.
Dad, you might
So I'm sending
hate
here
your mom,
over
you might
in
hate
front
your
of
dad.
everybody
They
for
might
anybody
hate
who
each
wants to
other.
grab a Vantis
That's
rune
why
here.
it's so insane to think it. And they actually did it. And then I'm listening to the brother talk, and he's got that tone.
You don't
in
even
his
need to trade
voice
me
where
gold.
it's
They're
just like,
completely free.
you can just
Anybody who
tell
wants a
the anger
Vantis,
and
just
the
come forward. And if you're not Vantising, I mean you're trolling, right?
That's why that's so insane. That's why this is so sick. Yeah, I'm not hating on their skill level, guys.
You're locked out anyways. This is the last boss you're doing anyways. So come trade me at the front. Get your tier 1 Vantis rune.
Like I always ask you guys in the chat, Let's say if you had to go to a restaurant and you were given $1 million, all you had to do was show up to the restaurant with someone who would complain about
Just
their
open
food
trade.
or try to send it back. Who would you bring? Right? All you got to do is go with someone to the restaurant. They just have to return the food or complain about any.
Last call out for it, if anybody wants a Vantis rune, which you should, because you're not doing any more Mythic this week after this anyways. And I'm sure it doesn't matter what boss you use it on for your heroic runs and stuff. Come to the front, come trade me and stuff. Yeah, Gamelia, just come to front, open up trade. I have Vantis runes for anybody that, didn't buy their own. It's not one of those things where if you want to use it, it's more if you didn't buy your own, you should be trading me. I got some for everybody. So use it now. Yeah, just click on the boss, use it now. You're locked to Mythic anyways. So I mean, even if you're, somebody was like, "Oh, come kill Queen with us today," you can't do it, right? So there's no point in not using your Vantis rune here, and then it also helps in Dawnbreaker as well. So if you ever run on keys or anything, it helps with damage on him in Dawnbreaker as well. Pretty special. And this is gonna be a ready check for who is here. Okay, so this isn't whether you guys are ready to pull. This is just we need to go over this fight. Like 100% need to go over this fight. If you're here and you can hear me, just let me know by clicking ready. Unlike with Sacred, I will not be going over this boss with people missing. Unless it's people maybe like Muse. Muse and Darth, how are you guys? Would you guys happen to be here? Okay, good. Now just a ready check to see who is here and listening so I can go over the fight with everybody. I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page. All right, so we'll start light and then we'll get into the more important stuff. And actually, all of it's pretty much equally important, but I just mean the harder stuff. Throughout the fight, we are standing here. Everybody, ranged, melee, everybody included. We are standing right about there, all stacked up together. We don't have ranged back here. We don't have melee over here. We are all as centered with the boss as possible because he's going to shoot out webs. And when he shoots out those swirlies on the ground, the more stacked up we are, the less of them there's going to be, and it's going to be a whole lot easier for us to dodge them. So everybody, throughout the entire fight, we stay stacked as much as humanly possible. Next thing is if you get an add circle, it's going to be a green circle around you. Your goal is going to be to take it underneath the boss, right underneath the boss's crotch. If you can't, the most important thing is do not overlap with another add circle or you'll probably just kill both of you. And please don't drop it on top of the group. If you get an add circle and you can't get under the boss in time, just move to the side and then run away from the ads. That's very important. They hurt and you're going to be the first one to have aggro on them. So as soon as you drop your ad circle, you should maybe even be using a defensive and running away from the ads. Not like right away, like back here or something, but like just run back into the group, give the tanks a second to like grab aggro and stuff on them, because they will just kill you if you drop your circle and stand there and let them hit you. You will just die. The next thing is going to be waves. In heroic, you get 2 waves. One goes to the left, one goes to the right. We all know that. In Mythic, we're going to be getting a total of 3 waves every single time, and it's going to make a triangle. There's going to be one tilted like this, okay? there's going to be one tilted like this, and then there's going to be another big horizontal one that goes all the way to the back. And we're going to be making as big of triangles as possible. That's not, okay, I'm back wave person, all right, I'm behind the group, I can stop. No, that's I move even a little bit more, right? We are making big triangles, because the bigger our triangles are throughout this fight, the easier the rest of the mechanics are going to be as a whole. So if you get a triangle, please make like a wave, please go as far in your direction as possible. And then another thing with that, just a reminder to everybody, if your add-ons and stuff are updated, it will tell you that you have a wave. When you get a wave, it'll be a much brighter green than the other two waves. So there is indicators that tell you which wave you have and stuff, and then, you know, take that 1 second to figure out, okay, do I have to go left? Do I have to go right? Do I have to go back? But one thing I will say, because we've had a few people consistently make these mistakes, if you're one of the people who you plan on moving your character when the waves go out to figure out if you have a wave or not, do not move forward. Do not move forward. Because if you have the big horizontal wave, you're already moving in the wrong direction. If you're one of the people who plans to move your character to figure out if you have a wave or not, move backwards. Move back behind the group. That way, even if you do have it, you're already moving in the right direction. And then the last big mechanic here and stuff is going to be the spinner strands. And that's going to be the big webs you get in Heroic, where you run out of the group, you get a big circle around you, you try not to overlap with anybody else, it drops on the ground, you take some damage, you run out of it, does a little bit of raid-wide damage and stuff, and then it's done. In Mythic, when those circles, like 4 of you are going to get spitter strands, you're going to run as far out of the group as possible to the designated spot, which at the start here is going to be as far behind the group as possible. Then the 4 of you are going to be linked together. So you guys have to move out of the circles on the ground together, stack together until the link between you guys expires, and then you can join the group again. So when you do the spinner strands and you move out of the group, you do not get to come back to the group until the line between all of you guys has expired. Because if you touch other people and stuff with it, it can link other people. If there's anybody in the links and stuff, they'll get one shot when it expires. So you need to stay out of the group until it expires. And it only takes a second or two for it to expire. It expires really fast. But you just have to stay out of the group for that extra little bit longer. One of the things we are going to try here and stuff is we're going to try lining up spirit links and stuff with those. We're not going to be doing a spirit link on the first one, but when we get the second spinner strands, I want Shambhala to throw a spirit link back towards the people doing the mechanic. Same with, and then on the second one, it'll be High Tide, third one McDreams, fourth one Gamelia, right? We're going to try to follow that order. You know, luckily we have all the shamans in order in the groups and stuff. So starting on the second spinner strands, we're going to start that rotation of spirit links, and hopefully that'll really help with keeping those people topped up and stuff, because it is a lot of damage. What I can tell you guys with the position is at the start, we'll be riding all the way back with spinner strands as far as we can. When he moves to the second position, which is back there, it's going to be back behind the group and towards the wall. Not towards the wall beside the group, but like behind the group towards the wall. And then when he comes over here, it's going to be as far towards blue as possible. And I really mean as far towards blue as possible, because when he's here, we're actually going to be overlapping, because we'll end up getting 2 spinner strands, which is the only time it happens, but we will be overlapping. So the further the first group of people go, the more space there is for the second group to maybe not have to overlap. So yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, we're going to have to pull. People are going to have to see the mechanics. We're going to have to see what most has to be talked about and fixed on. I tried, and yeah, you know, we'll do a shimmy and stuff if we need to. The last few things are like whoever gets to the boss first for the interrupt and stuff. I don't know who it's going to be today. I mean, could be War, it could be Red, it could be even me, depending on if I time my stuff right. Do not interrupt instantly. We are waiting until the cast bar is almost finished, and then interrupting. When we're moving, avoid puddles, please. I mean, it's pretty. Don't walk through puddles. It's not heroic. We're in Mythic now. Please avoid the puddles. When he does his first move, we all take this lock gate. All of us. Because regardless of whether he goes to the left or the right, it's going to be faster for you to take this lock gate right here. And we're trying to keep everybody to one side as much as possible so that we try to keep all the puddles to one spot as possible so that hopefully he'll go here on his first time going to the side and we'll have less puddles on that side. That's the goal. I mean, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes we get shit puddles. It happens, This is our ready check for pull. We need a verse buff out, and then I need Muse to either have his own Vantis rune or trade me for a Vantis rune. If he's finally back. There's a lot. There are ads left, right, or below boss. The goal is underneath him, of course, but if you can't get them underneath him, then just move to either side. It doesn't really matter. Like the ads are gonna die, and as long as people don't stand there in their ad circle and hold aggro and get killed by them, I mean, give tanks time to grab aggro. Tanks aren't gonna die to him. We'll kill him. Just hoping Muse is gonna be here soon. Don't know what happened to him. His character's officially sitting, so he's been away for a while here. Is what I'm seeing. Grabbing DoorDash real quick. Yeah, you clearly have time. Oh yeah, when I whisper him, it says he's AFK. Fuck. Pretty sure he was getting pulled away before too. I don't know. Could be kid or wife aggro or who knows. He didn't say anything this time though. Webs go back for all areas. Pretty close. On the first area, it's gonna be back. On the second move, it's gonna be back and towards the wall a little bit, so kind of like diagonally back towards the wall. And when he's on the side of the platform, so just to the right of where we are right now, it's going to be either as far towards blue as possible or as far towards orange as possible, depending on which side he is. Fucking hell. We have two sets. Yeah, we'll get overlap, and both of them will run towards the same spot. Let's do a try. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, we've already killed this multiple times with 19 people before. We definitely don't need him. I think we'll One of the issues though is as long as his character's sitting right there, he can get mechanics. So we could do a try, but we need him to not be right there, right? Like we need him to be like dead or something. You know what I mean? Oh, he's Muse. Are you back? Dog ran away, been chasing him. All right, that's a valid excuse then. All right, just in time too. We were about to kill you. Anyways, Muse, you know what's going on. Everybody, once again, just do your best to listen to callouts and stuff. I will be doing my best. Oh, Muse, trade me for a Vantis rune real quick. The rest of us have already popped it. I think you might be trying to trade with the wrong person unless somebody else is giving you one. There we go. All right. As long as Big Dreams is good to go, right? Yep. Okay. Hero on pull, guys. Let's lock in. Let's make it happen. Listen to callouts. Really
Five,
listen to callouts on
4,
this one.
3, 2, 1.
Erosive spray.
Strands are going all the way back here, remember?
Spinneret
All the way back.
Infested
Stack
spawn.
together in the middle back here. Don't join the raid. Get out of the raid. Get out of the raid with those. Stay back. All right, Rio. Reset. Yeah, guys, when you do the spinner strands like that, and you get a big circle around you, and you run away from the raid,
Tacky burst. Enveloping webs.
you stay away from the raid. You stay away. You stay away, because if you get other people
Tacky
in the
burst.
strands,
Erosive
you
spray.
will one-shot them no matter what when it expires. So we move as far in the designated spot as possible, and then we stay away from the raid group. The strand was dropped on us. Yeah, I think that was Darth, who didn't quite move back as well. He kind of moved a little bit to the left. We want to be going back on that first one. Because yeah, also if you do drop the strand on top of other people, it'll link more people than just the 4 of us that got the mechanic. Make Dreams is right. Small green puddle. We are aiming to go underneath the boss with it. If it needs to go to the side, that's okay. Just don't hit the ads, right? Like when ads are going out, just press single target abilities. Wait till tanks grab aggro. Chapter's also right. We have a designated spot to stack, which is right in front of the boss. We should pretty much be sucking on the boss's long ass fingers the entire time. Oh, you see that dead body on the ground right there? Whoever died right there, they were in the right spot. That's all I'll say. Right there, that's where the whole group should be. And yes, green puddles don't stack. I think everybody at this point, if you're rated mythic, should know that when you stack mechanics, it's usually bad, right? If you get a circle around you, overlapping a circle with other people is usually always bad. I think we can all agree that's pretty standard at this point, right? So if you get a circle, don't overlap. Looks like just int buff. There we go. To be honest, I don't think we saw enough of the fight for there to be much for me to like really talk about, but yeah. Once again, though, everybody's staying stacked up
5,
together the entire
4,
fight.
3, 2, 1.
Erosive spray.
All right, these strands are going all the way back. If you get strands, all the way back.
Spinneret
All the way
strands.
back, all the way back. And then stay
Infested
back,
spawn.
stay back. Alright, everybody stay stacked, make a big triangle. Whoever's
Enveloping
in the
web.
back, go bigger next time. Shabalo, that was you, just go bigger next time. Lots of people can't dodge webs, let's break them out here real quick.
Erosive spray.
And then start positioning towards the lock gate on the right, get ready to move. Dodging puddles as we run. The boss went to the left, so just get ready. I got
Acidic
interrupt on
eruption.
this one.
Acidic eruption.
And then we're all getting ready to stack up here.
Web reeve. Acid pools.
Stay stacked. Nobody should be spraying out. Just stay stacked together.
Infested spawn.
As you're going towards the boss here.
Enveloping webs.
Dodging webs right afterwards.
Erosive spray.
We have some victims in the back that we're going to need help breaking out. Alright, everybody stack up. Stay stacked.
Spinneret strands.
All the way back, all the way back, all the way back. You guys have a safe spot on the ping. Make a big triangle here for them. Give them space to move in.
Erosive spray.
Alright, and then we're getting ready to move again here. Dodging puddles as we run.
Acid pools.
I got interrupt again.
Acidic eruption. Acid pools. Acidic eruption.
Alright, everybody stack right here where we
Web
are.
reeve.
Just watch out for the green
Acid
puddle.
pools.
Don't stand in it, it hurts a lot. Everybody shimmy to the right. Big triangle, big triangle, big triangle. And then strands
Spinneret
left, all the way
strands.
left, all the way left. Left, 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 left. 3 of you who don't
Erosive
know what
spray.
left is. We can just wipe it up there. Really good, like, real pull there. Really good. That was a really good, like, actual first pull.
Spinneret strands.
You guys would be going left here again, by the way. Left again.
Enveloping webs.
Please don't release. We do have battle res. We should have res protection.
Erosive
We
spray.
have enough lux that we should have a soul stone out on like every healer. If you jumped off though and you're laying on the ground, you will have to release because they can't res you. Just a quick thing. Everybody, if you need to, just hold up your hands, make an L shape with your thumb and pointer finger, and make sure that you know which side of your computer screen is left and which one is right. And as long as we get that covered, that was a really good first, like, real pull. We just really got to make sure that we're taking the strands to the designated spots and we're at bigger triangles. I promise you, we will not struggle to kill this boss due to a lack of damage. We will only struggle to kill it due to a lack of doing mechanics properly. So, I know it sucks for melee when you get, you know, a web and you have to run super far away, but we need you running super far away. Especially when he's on the side here, this one is extremely important, like extremely important. When the boss is on the side platform, whether he's on the left or the right, those triangles are just so incredibly important. Oh, and I think our rogue rage quit after 2, unless maybe it's just a DC.
I have many lucky.
If we still have
drinks that you
19,
like.
we can kill. If the rogue rage quit, I think this is sadly where this run is going to get called today. We are pushing that 3-hour mark for sure at this point. So if the rogue rage quit and he's out, we're calling it. We just had somebody. All right, yeah, I'm gonna, based on my knowledge, I'm gonna assume that Rogue is gone. Patching defense, yeah, I guess patching defense and stuff. Because the dog got out, right? Because first he said the dog got out and he was chasing the dog, so I guess all of that does line up. But yeah, as usual, it always really pains me when it gets to this point and we have to call it before we manage to get all four down. Before everybody just disappears and goes, their own way and stuff. I do want to say thank you to everybody that came today. Everybody did an incredible job. Like, once again, I am truly impressed by everybody's performance today. We brought a lower damage, lower gear, group and stuff today with a lot of, people that we got first ever kills for. Gamelia came in as, I'm pretty sure, a non-AOTC player, and he pumped for us, and we got him some stuff. So I'll link the community one last time for people, for anybody who is interested in being a part of that and doing runs in the future. As usual, I always put 3 hours aside for these runs. I do everything I can in those 3 hours to get as many bosses down for us as possible. So it does pain me just as much as you guys when, I don't manage to get, for example, Rash here down for you guys. I do hate when it gets to this point, but, as we get more people in the community too, like, on the first run we did this week, it was nothing but community members who all knew that they'd have 3 hours put aside. And, we got all four down. Everybody stuck around for 3 hours. So as we get more people in the community and we can have more full community runs, we'll definitely we'll definitely have more consistent 4 out of 8 clears and stuff. So